What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Matt from Eternal Morphs here. Gonna do a quick live while my wife Maria is putting Zeus to bed. Just try to connect with some folks. It's been a while. Let me see, get Instagram rolling here. Wait for a few people to connect. Make sure it's working. Last time Instagram sucked with my camera. Looks like it's working today though. So let me know in the comments if the video and the audio is all good. Last week when I was trying this, or a couple weeks ago when I was trying this, the video really sucked on Instagram, but it looks like it's working good for me now. What's up, DJ? What's up, Regan? What's up, babe? Why are you joining? I thought you and Zeus are sleeping. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Today I'm going to show off some snakes. Show off the last available Burmballs. I have only 4 left available for sale, and that's after I released some more holdbacks. So I was going through my holdbacks and figured I don't really need this many. So one of the big problems with the Burmballs, for me at least, is that I can't ship to US. And I literally get like 15 messages, 20 messages a week about people that want the Burmballs in the US, and I'm sorry, I can't ship it there. What's up, William? How you doing, man? What's up, Jinka's Lab? What's up, Abdullah? Is anyone on Facebook? No. So yeah. So since I can't ship to the Burmballs to the US, I decided to scale back a little bit. Also, we've had really good success this year so far. Yeah. So this year, we've bred 3 girls, or we've been breeding other girls, but there's 3 girls that have been ready, and 2 out of the 3 girls have taken. So we'll see. They're going to get eggs, whether they're slugs or whether they're good eggs. We bred a GHI het clown. So the male GHI het clown male got both of the locks. And the first one was to just the girl that gave us the first clutch last year. So that is just a hypo girl. I think she has a hidden het because she's the one that created like the crazy wolf head stamp and some other ones. So yeah, she obviously has some sort of hidden het or something going on the Burmese side. And then the other one that he locked with was a hypo het albino, possible het labyrinth female. So we're going to be getting some eggs from them. And the girl that gave us the first clutch last year, she gave us 37 eggs. So a ton of eggs. Unfortunately, we had an incubator issue. It was our first clutch ever. So my first clutch ever for any species, for anything, was that Burmball clutch. And it was 37 eggs. And our incubator on day 45, 40, something like that, had a crazy spike in temperature. So kind of nuked the eggs. So we only ended up having 9 out of the 37 that survived. But yeah, now we have a good incubator. We have that system down pat, hatched tons of clutches this year with good success. So yeah, hoping to get a big clutch from her again and get another 30 plus eggs from her. And then the other female is a little bit smaller. So she will probably only give us maybe 18, 20 some eggs, something like that. So yeah, exciting to get a new male in there. So last year, our 3 clutches that we got for the Burmballs, so we hatched 54 babies, and it was only a pastel clown that got all the clutches. So yeah, excited to get a new genetic in the mix. GHI, I think a GHI hypo Burmball. Oh my God, it's gonna look crazy. In the male that is siring stuff, he's like one of the darkest GHIs I've ever seen. He was sold to me as a possible super, ended up not being super, but he's just crazy dark, a very good example. That breeder I've got other GHI examples from too, and it's really good stock. So yeah, excited for that. So anyways, I downsized the Burmballs a little bit. So but yeah, I sold 3 this week, 2 into the UK. So that's very exciting. So we have a bunch going to Canada. I've sold a bunch in Philippines as well, and then UK is up next. So anyone from UK that wants a Burmball, we have shipping there now, so let me know. What's up, Craig? How you doing, man? Haven't seen or talked to you in a while. I keep missing Billy's like Friday things. I don't know if you've been going to those. Yeah, I'm just on like a weird sleeping schedule. With my work, I work with US and Canada clients. So like right now for me, it's midnight. So I just got off a meeting with a client. That's why I jumped on the live. And yeah, so it's hard to get on a early sleep schedule whenever you're having meetings and then you're kind of amped up from the meeting, that sort of thing. So for me, I'm not usually sleeping till about 3, 4 a.m. And then getting up around like, 10, like around 11, noon, something like that. Yeah, the Fridays are tough. And he also sent it really late this week too. Like I got the email, I saw the email in the morning. It was like an hour before. I don't know if I missed the other email or something. So anyway, I keep missing the lives with Billy, which are always fun. If you're not following Billy from Mutation Creation or on his Patreon, like those very good people, very good advice, that sort of thing. But yeah, so circling back after the intro, I want to show off the last available Burmballs and also show some of the holdbacks. And like I said, shipping to Canada is confirmed. We're targeting May, and shipping to UK is also confirmed and also targeting like April, May, something like that. So yeah, cheaper shipping if you want to get involved. Let me grab the last ones that are available. I'm going to grab my hook because it's nighttime and it might be a little spicy. Yeah, so let me chat here. So yeah, I have been pairing the banana. So Lavorian asked if I've been pairing the banana or getting the banana. I have a banana cinnamon hat clown, and we keep putting them in. We keep putting other males in. And this year, like our old faithful, the pastel clown that was locking everything last year, he hasn't locked shit this year. It's like so weird. So hybrids are definitely a different challenge in terms of getting locks. You have to try all the tricks. This week, we're going to try a new trick where we put the male Burmese in first, so get the female activated, and then kind of pull them out. Try to not let them get a lock. But yeah, usually the male Burmese is like right in there, gets action right away. So get the female going, and then put in the male ball pythons. So yeah, we're gonna give that a whirl this week. We really want to get a banana. Yeah, I would love to see cinnamon. So he's a banana cinnamon het clown. I would love to see cinnamon in a burn ball as well. So we're gonna try that. But yeah, let me show the ones that are last available. There's only 4 for the whole year. That's crazy. Yeah, very blessed in terms of how that went. So let me see here. Let me go grab the male because he is in a different tub. So the male. Last male available is a pastel hypo het clown, possible het albino. He is a little bit spicy because I'm bringing him around here. Let me see. There's a nice poop for me here. Let me see. Come here, buddy. So, like a Burmese, Burmball is a little bit defensive initially, especially when I'm not holding them so much. But you can see, like, I have them out already. Not striking as of now. I'm trying to get the hook out here. Yeah, he's chill now. Can't get the hook out though. There we go. So like a Burmese, they're a little bit defensive, like cage defensive. But once you get them out, perfectly chill. So this is the last male that is available. Get him up here. Get his beautiful gold eyes. It'll focus. Beautiful gold eyes. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he is het albino as well, because if it's not het albino, the contrast is not near as good here. So yeah, this is the last male that is available. Damien says, I would love to see it with VPI Exanthic. So I'm going to be trying it eventually with MJ Exanthic. So I'm working with MJ because I think it's like it's for me, that and TSK is like one of the nicest lines. Obviously there's really good examples of VPI as well, but it's, you know, they do tend to brown out a little bit more, not hold their colors quite as good. But yeah, like look at this guy. It's crazy. So this is the last male that is available. Pastel Hypo Het Clown. You can just see, like, once you actually get them out, like, they're so chill, so curious, like, not shy at all. I can touch his head. He doesn't care at all. Like, he doesn't care that I'm touching his head. Just, like, totally the chillest snake ever. Beautiful colors. They get better with age. So like every shed, they get a little bit better. No problems with eating. So that's like another big bonus to the Burmballs is that they never miss a meal. So unlike a ball python, which we have some, we have actually very few that are picky now, since we have essentially every rodent available. So we have African soft fur rats, we have Norwegian rats, we have hamsters, we have mice, we have chickens. We don't really feed the ball pythons chickens, but we give them to the Burmese. But yeah, you can just see how slow and curious and chill he is. But yeah, the feeding response thing is like heaven. Like you never have to worry about them missing a meal. So that is a big bonus to the Burmballs. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of him. Do you like the pastel and the hypo together, or what do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that like button too if you can. That always helps. I think there's a like button. I don't know. Maybe it's later when I post it. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to put him back. So that is the last male available. Beautiful male. Okay, let me put him back. Okay, and then for females, we have another female that is like him. So we have, let me see. Yeah, like if I could ship to the States, I wouldn't have any left at all. Like I literally get 15 plus messages a week with people that want it from the US. I wish I could. We tried this way, that way, and every way, and it's just there's no legal way to do it, so we can't do it, unfortunately. Yeah, I love the pastel hypo too, especially whenever you get the hets involved. It's pretty amazing. So let me grab the female that is the same as him. So let's see. She's kind of grumpy. It's evening here, like I said, but she's not striking. It's lots of hissing. And once they kind of figure out that, you know, we're good. Let's see here. So this is the female. So same deal, pastel hypo het clown. She's kind of more in the S position here. So these ones I haven't held quite as much, so they're a little bit more grumpy. Yeah, this is the other female. Let me just try to be calm here to let her relax. You can hear the hissing. So they got the Burmese hiss. They have the Burmese strength, but yeah, she's beautiful as well. So she's also possible het albino, which I think she is. If you can see that little yellow marker on her head stamp, that's kind of like a sign of het albino as well. That's like a somewhat of a marker. You can see how beautiful their eyes are. It's like this coppery gold color. So yeah, this is the female. The last pastel hypo het clown female. So yeah, she's relaxed now. So you can see now she's chill. I think she's kind of still in that S, but yeah, look at her. Beautiful girl. I just love like how it looks like they're almost yellow belly too. You know, it's funny. I hear this like I drive up for one. It's so funny. Like how many offers I've got, like, hey, I'll rent an Airbnb in Canada or Mexico, or like I'll just go up and drive from Canada and get it. It's like that's a good idea. It's good thinking, but it's still illegal, unfortunately, because you're still crossing the border. Not allowed. Let me see if I can focus. Gotta get my hand behind it. There you go. Yeah, beautiful girl. Not super happy right now, but she's still good. She's not going to strike me. You can see their beautiful side. Like, look at that side pattern. Like, it looks yellow belly or something crazy. not calico, but like almost like a yellow belly. Nice contrast on the alien heads. Okay, so that is the last female. But yeah, funny that so many people offer to like drive up or like, hey, can you ship it here? And then I'll just go pick it up. No, unfortunately, that like the Lacey Act, which is what's preventing it, just doesn't allow it to enter the country from anywhere, whether it's land, air, sea, whatever. Yeah, thank you, bro, or thank you. Yeah, it's just like it's such a big risk, right? Like if you and like for me, I can't like morally and legally ship it to you knowing that you're going to cross the border, right? So maybe if you want to do that, just don't be honest with me. But yeah, beautiful girl. Put her back, and then the last two that we have, I guess it's only one. There's only one more girl here. Oh yeah, there's the other male that I'm gonna release. So actually, let me show the male. Let me show the whole back male. So this male I decided to release because I already have two of them, and it is probably world first, I'm guessing, because it's a pastel hypo triple het clown albino granite. And let me show you why I know that it's triple het clown albino granite. I forgot that I was making him available, but you just saw the two pastel hypo probable het albinos. Now let me show you why this one is granite and for sure albino. Let me get him. So he has a lot more size on him. Look at this thing. So look at the contrast and the gold here. And then look at his head stamp. If we can get it in here. Look at that head stamp. Crazy. So this dude, based on the contrast and how bright he is, the hets have a really strong influence. Like, look at that. And he is a few sheds behind my other holdback male, which is even more gold. So they get better every single shed. So let me get him out at the same time, and you can see, like, look at how friggin' beautiful that is. And the head stamp, so like you can see, like it's kind of got like a little yellow Tesla, and then it's got the darker Tesla. So those are kind of like, and it's almost got like a little heart there as well. So that is why I can pretty confidently say, obviously I'm not going to sell it as exactly a het, but yeah, it's yeah, it is the het. I mean, I made in that clutch I had 29 babies, so it was pretty easy to tell what was het and what is not. Yeah, look at this thing. Insane. And then let me get, so he's asking how old is he? So he was born July 31st. So he is a big boy already, I think like 1.3 kilos or 1.2 kilos, something like that, like 1,200 grams. So yeah, this is like a holdback. So like if you want to grow them a little bit faster, like these ones we're feeding 3 times a week. So we feed Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. We switched to that schedule so they can grow pretty fast. Never miss a meal at all. Let me grab the tub here. If I can show it, let me get things around here. I want to spill the water, but let me see here. So you can see all those E's. He has one full tape of E's already, and then all those E's. So they're never missing a meal, which is amazing. Okay, let me get the other male, which I think is 2 sheds ahead of him. So this is my main boy, and he is, like I said, I don't know why he's just like shed a little bit better. So you can see the gold. So you can see it's kind of similar, but he's just a little, he's like 2 sheds ahead. This one here is 2 sheds ahead. So his gold is just like a little bit sharper, a little bit nicer. So that's what I mean by every single shed, they just get better and better and better with age. So unlike a ball python, which fades, these guys actually get better, similar to like a boa. Shit, they're heavy, and I did arm day on Friday. So let me put the one back. Put him back. And we can take a look at my main man. So this is going to be our breeder. We're probably going to start breeding him maybe in May, June, something like that. Like, so he was born, again, that July 31st. So like, I think like around that 1 year mark, I would feel like confident breeding him. Let me see if we can get his head stamp in there. Look at that. It looks like he almost has 2 eyes, the 2 little black dots there. It looks like those are extra eyes. And yeah, look at how thick they are. They are strong like a Burmese. And like, so these ones we hold a little bit more than the female that I was showing off before, which is more for sale, right? So like this dude is just like puppy dog tame, like the chillest. Like I grab in, I reach in, I grab him. If I don't grab him, he'll just come right out under my hand, which is amazing. Look at this dude. Look at how gold that is. Beautiful that is. Yeah, so this for me was like kind of like our holy grail. This was the all genes that we hit. There's his head stamp again. Beautiful. Okay, so enough of him. Let me just put alcohol on my hands because he peed earlier. So that is the holdback male. So again, he's got like the best genetics that we've ever made. He has. Now let me just double check on comments. See if anyone's asking anything. Feel free to ask questions, guys. Like I'm happy. I'm an open book. Happy to answer any questions you guys have about the Burmballs or whatever. Just let me know in the comments. I will try to get to it. So I am probably going to pair him mainly to ball pythons because I want to make the visual clown. So he's head clown. I have not a bunch, but like, especially when my imports get here, I have some better breeder females. So like 4 or 5 gene clown females that I want to put him to and make that visual clown F2. That said, I might pair him with his mom because she obviously has the double het granite and albino. So that would be pretty cool to see a double visual F2, 75% Burmese, 25% ball python, double visual granite and albino. And then you'd also get the ivory too. So like hypo to hypo, a super hypo in Burmese makes an all white snake. So that would be kind of cool too, but kind of suck also if we had the double visual underneath, we wouldn't be able to tell so much. I think you can kind of tell with like a black light as well, some of the pattern. So do you do a male Burmese to a female ball python right now? So no, it's the other way around. So we do a male ball python to a female Burmese python. You can do it the other way around, but you're going to have a lot less success and a lot less eggs. So the female dictates the number of eggs. So obviously if you do a male ball python to a Burmese, you're going to get 20, 30 eggs that way versus 6 to 10 the other way. So yeah, it's better to kind of do it that way. And also if your male Burmese is a little bit too big, it can do some damage to the female ball python just with the parts are a little too big for the female. So or at least that's what's been explained to me or kind of my understanding of things. So it's better to do in most of the python hybrids. So like a male to a carpet or to a blood python or something like that. Usually it's always the ball python that's the male in those scenarios, just because they're more willing to breed. Yeah, and like the other species just give more eggs generally, right? So it's kind of like a nicer way to do it. So let me show the last female available. So she is a hypo het clown, possible het albino. Let me get her out. She has a pretty wild belly pattern. So you can see this is like just like a hypo. So the normals are much darker brown and they don't have kind of like the colors going through here. So you can see here it's like kind of got like these lighter brown colors coming through versus like a solid black. So yeah, this is the last female that we have to show that's available. So we only have 4 left. So we have 2 females and 2 males left. That's it. And yeah, look at her belly pattern here. Look at this. It almost looks like yellow belly or hurricane or something. Like it's got a pretty wild belly pattern there, which is cool. The nice head stamp. So yeah, this is your hypo het clown. Yeah, so this is a darker one. Darker one. Let me show you compared to a normal. So let me see a normal. Not that one. This one. This one's actually lightened up quite a bit as she's gotten older. You'll be able to see it in the she's actually gotten way lighter. So before she was much darker. So this is just a normal het clown compared to a hypo. But you can see like the fading. Let me see, try to get them better side by side. So you can see like this is like a solid black on the alien heads, whereas like this one has it's like faded. You can see the browns coming through and kind of like the white highlighting going on, whereas this is just a normal. Let me put the female back. So this one is going to Canada to my buddy Mike. So like this is insane. Like look at this friggin' thing. This is a normal ball python or Burmball. Like this is beautiful. Like a lot of people even like this better than some of the other stuff that I've been showing. Like look at how nice her head is. Beautiful head stamp, nice brown eyes. Nice contrast. So yeah. Yeah, like I said earlier in the show, I got GHI locking, so that would be very cool to see a black one with the GHI. I'm very excited about that. Yeah, the normal's still looking good for sure. So yeah, that's it. We got 4 left. 3 sold this week, 2 to the UK and 1 more to Philippines. Yeah, it looks like a leopard. That's what I get a lot. It looks like a leopard, looks like an anaconda, it looks like a cheetah. So yeah, pretty cool. Let me check Instagram. Someone said gorgeous RPT constrictors. Thank you for saying they are gorgeous. What I just love about them is just how chill they are temperament-wise. Like they are just so friendly. I can have one out. I can have it like hanging around my neck or on my wrist. They like to wrap around and make like a bracelet on your wrist. Watching from Korea. Okay, sure thing, bro. That's my buddy. Yeah, like they're just so friendly, so chill, and they never miss a meal, so you don't have to worry about feeding them. Do they have to have a ASF? Do they have to have a rat that isn't brown, that's white color? Like ball pythons are a pain in the ass in terms of like what they like to eat. So that's why I love the Burmballs. People ask why I make them. I make them because it gives people access to a Burmese personality in a smaller package, and you get the, like I said, personality from the Burmese, which is sweet and delightful, curious, not shy. So you can hang out with it for hours. It's not just trying to hide all the time. It never misses a meal, and the males only get 5 to 6 feet, and the females get 6 to 9 feet, something like that. So it's very manageable in terms of size. There's no safety concerns. You know, if you're a female or smaller individual, or even an adult like my size, like 16-foot Burmese is still like a somewhat of a safety concern, right? Like you never know. Yeah, so that's why I love them. I'll show you guys my favorite. This is one of my favorites this year that I made. Here, dude. He's a little bit more grumpy when he gets out, but once he's out, he is a total puppy dog. This is my favorite that I made this year. It was originally sold because I thought it was a female, but then it ended up being male. So now he is mine. But this one I believe to be a pastel hypo, het clown, het green, and possibly het granite as well. So you can see really the pattern reduction going on here in through the dorsal, and especially on the head stamp. You can see it, how it's like almost like a little arrow or something like that. Look at that. There you go. And he's got a beautiful, like he hatched out and his head was so gold. So I think that is the green influence as well. It makes the head a little bit more gold. And yeah, just like this pattern reduction is beautiful. I'm almost positive it's granite as well because it's got like the granite sides. But you can see on the tail as well here. I don't know if I can see it here, but it's like almost like translucent here on the back. Let me see. Can't get it. There you go. So like usually they have like a big pattern here and there's like nothing. It's very faded. Sorry, dude. So this one is my favorite. It's also my favorite because it, I don't know if anyone else has watched before, but Along, who's my wife's nephew, he is my full-time employee here, and she did not like him at all. She tried to bite him all the time. So that's why I like him. It was a her. I keep calling it her, but it's a him, because Along was scared of him. But so I kind of tamed him down. I kept holding him. Look at that there too. Yeah, you can see like there, like look at even the pattern reduction in the alien heads there. There's like literally yellow spots in the center. So I believe that's what's het green is doing that, which is a pattern reduction. And yeah, just a beautiful snake. My favorite boy. I'm gonna put him back. And then, yeah, what else does anyone want to see? I can show off some ball pythons. Let me know in the comments what else you want to see. If not, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to have a shower, then hang out with my wife. Yeah, he's so cool. RPT Constrictor said, damn, that's sick. Lavorian said, it's crazy. I agree. He's crazy. I'm super happy. And like, there was weird stuff going on with our third clutch. So like our third clutch, like our second Burmball clutch, but our third clutch of the year. And yeah, I think that's what we figured out. Like in Philippines, when I bought a lot of these females, you know, the record keeping isn't stellar. There's a lot of pos heads floating around. So I think we've identified it as het green because it is like reducing the pattern, and we've seen that in other snakes. So now we've kind of figured that out. Oh yeah, we got to show your boy, of course, since you caught the live. He is here. Your boy has also never missed a meal. Look at that. All those E's. Such a good eater. I don't know if it's our weather too. Like maybe our weather helps with the eating. Like it's more humid, it's more natural. Like we have the nighttime drops. There's your boy. So this is Lavorian's boy, which is crazy. And I have seller's remorse. So she is the first one that bought from me from the US. So I'm very thankful for that, for the trust. And when you have this boy available, It's easy to trust because damn, he looks good. Look at the alien heads, the black highlighting and the coppers. Like, look at that. It's just like insane. It's like literally like a copper red color. I don't know. Yeah, he's too pretty. I'm sad that I sold him to you, but I'm happy for you. And then look at the tail. Like the tail is so black. There you go. It's got nice belly, got yellow belly. So what did we decide he is? I think a GHI Wookiee red stripe yellow belly het clown male. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of him. He's crazy. He was in the same clutch as our Kraken boy, which I will show. That dude here. So these two are clutch mates. This is our Kraken boy. So he is GHI Wookiee black pastel red stripe yellow belly clown. He's got these really cool like question mark alien heads. It's kind of like a backwards question mark, but it's pretty cool. He's got like a really dark tail too. If you can see that. Some nice highlighting. So yeah, these two are clutch mates. Obviously, we've been power feeding this dude a little bit for breeding. Yeah, he's beautiful too. So this guy is already locked, which is exciting. So yeah, we paired that Kraken boy last week, I think, and he got he locked the first day, which is amazing. Yeah, Kraken, nice Kraken. He locked right away in the first day, which was amazing. So he locked a spot nose confusion het clown. So that'll be pretty crazy clown in the mix. Say goodbye to your boy. Yeah, he's really lightened up. Like when he hatched, he was black, like his tail, like it was so black. And now he's like this beautiful brown copper color. What else can I show you guys? Just checking my messages here. Let me see. Thanks for joining AMH Reptiles. What do we got? A question up here. So I can ship to the US. I can only ship the ball pythons. I can't ship the Burmballs because the Burmballs have Burmese in the snake, and the US does not allow any imports of Burmese, reticulated python, anaconda. You guys can't import any of that stuff. But I can send the ball pythons there. So for example, the boy that I was just showing for Lavorian is going to the US soon. Another one that's going to US. So someone in our raffle won a Burmball, but they live in the US. So we gave them a $2,000 store credit. So part of that credit they used on this one, which is beautiful. So this is like a het Kraken. So beautiful girl. So I believe this to be a black pastel GHI Wookiee yellow belly het clown, female. So beautiful het Kraken. So basically a Kraken except for the visual clown. So this beautiful dark female will be going to Oliver in the US. Beautiful girl. We're sad to let her go, but hey, he won second or third prize in the raffle. So oh yeah, third prize. So got the $2,000 store credit. What else can I show? I'll show you guys the grand prize from the raffle, which is also going to the US. Where is she? Red. So this is the Kraken female. That was the grand prize in our raffle. That unlocked morphs one, she is aged stunningly. So this is GHI Wookie Black Pastel Mystic Clown. So Mystic is giving these beautiful white sides, and look at those suction cups that you get in the Kraken. Like they are just like perfect, literally perfect suction cups with the contrast in the lightning from the Mystic gene. Yeah, she is just beautiful as well. Look at that. She also has like that really, really dark tail. So she hatched out like this dark black color, and then they kind of lighten up pretty much everywhere except for the tail. Yeah, look at how beautiful her like alien, like it's just the contrast on this is perfect. And she's already like 500 grams, 600 grams, something like that. And still looking this good, this much contrast. Show the Bruce Lee morph. Yeah, wait, bro. I will show you that one. Where is he? That one is. Leopard Wily Clown. Is this one that you like, bro? The leopard yellow belly clown? This one? I think this one. I don't know what you mean by like Bruce Lee morph. Maybe it's like a hairstyle or something. I think this is the one that you wanted though, right? That's the head stamp. So this is a male that my buddy wanted, I think. So just a leopard yellow belly clown. I think maybe Enchi too. Leopard, maybe Enchi, I'm not sure. He's got a nice head too, and the nice alien heads here with the yellow belly. Cool belly as well, all the dark bellies. So this is kind of like a telltale sign of yellow belly as well. Whenever they got this like checkered belly, it's a good way to tell if they're yellow belly as well. Yeah, he's got beautiful eyes. Oops. Yeah, so he's really nice. Yeah, man, he's cool. Yeah, his name is Bruce Lee. Yeah. What else can I show off? Let me see. Since you like the dark morphs, I'll show off this girl. So she is very beautiful as well. Kind of almost looks like a Kraken. Got these beautiful white sides, white belly. Look at this girl that I'm growing up. So she essentially looks like a Kraken, but she's just missing Wookie. So she is a mouthful. So she is Cinnamon, Blackhead, GHI Mystic, Red Gene, Clown. So Cinnamon, Blackhead, GHI, Mystic, Red Gene, Clown. I think Red Gene. That's what a friend said. I don't really know much about Red Gene, but yeah, I love the white sides here. Like it's crazy. Like it's just like almost like a painted line of the white and the black tail as well, which is kind of cool. So yeah, this is one of my favorite grow up girls too. Just a clown though, like nothing crazy with the hets, but I'm importing a black pastel Hypo Desert Ghost clown. So like I can put that to this girl, which is like a 5 gene clown, and make like very good combo clown double hets for growing up. This girl is also one of my favorites. So this is another kind of like side quest project that I have going on. Let me know what you guys think of her in the chat. Any guesses at the genetics? Let me know in the comments if you have any guesses at what this beautiful, lovely lady is. This one is, I know there's a leg. Yeah, so Lavorian got it right. So this one is sugar. So pastel sugar, hypo, pastel sugar, hypo. Yeah, that's it. I think. Yep. Pastel sugar hypo. And look at how beautiful this girl is. So just a 2-gene hypo girl. Love sugar and the frosting from the high white sides. So yeah, I'm importing a scrambler male. So an orange dream hypo scrambler pied male, possible super scrambler. We'll see. From Billy at Mutation Creation. Look at that. Just beautiful girl. I love the like flaming in the tails too. The sugar. Yep, sugar and hypo is made for each other. This girl is bull wrapping, so I should ultrasound her. She is a super OD sugar. Look at that, how bright that is in the tail. So this girl is just a super OD sugar. Look at that, beautiful. Like it just looks like everything is melted together. Like look at how clean that white is, and the frosting, the flaming, speckling. Yeah. I love my sugar stuff. Love, love, love the sugar stuff. So I'm excited to get that male here, start making some other combos. Yeah, you need this, bro. I can get you some babies of this. I'm not going to give you these girls, but I can hit you up with some of the babies. Sugar is the shit. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at how crazy that is. Just like so much character and definition. I love, that's like one of my favorite genes. I think one of the most underrated genes in the hobby is sugar. Sugar and calico. To a lesser extent, calico, because calico is kind of like usually lower white. But sugar is, I like sugar as a high white. Some people like calico because it doesn't mess with things as much. But for me, I want it to mess with everything. I want it to give me all this lovely goodness. This one is really nice too. Kind of like a more simple project. It's for my wife, Maria. So this is her male. So for all y'all albino fans out there, so this is a banana lesser candy actually. So candy is pretty much the same as albino, or allelic with albino. So he is a beautiful male as well. Nice red eyes. Those lovely albino eyes. So she's going to be trying to make bells, and they call them cherry bombs. So basically an all white snake with red eyes. And obviously some banana combos, which will be cool. So this one is a banana lesser candy male that we will be putting to some Mojave lesser and some other albino stuff. Because yeah, these are very popular over here in Philippines. There's a beautiful kind of shot of the colors. You can see the banana really shining through and brightening things up. So we were trying to get him up to size. Let me see if he's got any sperm plugs, because he's kind of old enough, but a little bit of sperm plugs, but not so much. He needs a little bit more size. What else can I show off? What else? I think that's good enough for today. Main thing I wanted to show was the last 4 Burmballs that are available now that we sold 3 more this week. So if you're from Canada, United Kingdom, or Philippines, hit me up, because that is where shipping is possible right now. I do have a lot of interest from Europe as well. So if you want to be the first one from EU to buy, maybe I could find another 1 or 2 people to help share the shipping. But for right now, the main targets for the Burmballs is Canada, UK, and Philippines, obviously. Yeah, you missed it, man. Python Susie said I missed it. That's okay, man. I'm going to repost it. I always post a full live here after. I've been on for 51 minutes now, so I think I'm going to end it unless anyone else wants to see anything before I jump off. Let me know in the comments within the next minute if you want to see anything before I jump off and go spend some time with Maria. Let me know in the comments. I'll give you guys a second. And then I'm going to jump off to go watch some shows. Let me see. Let me check the comments. Let me check my messages. Speak now or forever hold your peace. What's my favorite? That's a tough question. I think the male Burmball that I showed earlier is probably my favorite. So the triple het male that we have is probably my favorite. He's just so sweet. He'll literally come out onto my hand. I'll just open the tub. He'll crawl right out onto my hand. He's beautiful. He's, I think, the only one in the world like him. Yeah, if I had like a gun to my head, I had to pick my favorite. It's got to be my Burmball boy, pastel hypo triple het. He's my favorite. There's a lot that are like 1A, 1B, 1C in terms of my favorites, like that other Burmball that I showed earlier, which I think is the triple het clown granite green male. He has some sentimental value and just looks beautiful as well too. Who else? Some of the sugar girls are friggin' beautiful. Who else could be my favorite? I'm really liking the Superdorf retics. I've really enjoyed them. I really enjoy the white lip pythons. Yeah, I just love all the animals. Like all the animals are beautiful in their own way, have their own personalities. They're just fun, man. It's just fun to hang out with the animals, hang out with you guys every day, or like, whenever I jump on, there's a bunch of people that join, someone from different places. It's pretty cool. So Python Susie asked, what am I using? I'm using StreamYard right now. So that way I can do it to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram all at the same time. That's how I can show the comments. So if you're on Facebook, I can show the comments like so. Yeah, boas are pretty badass. I have boas, but I'm actually getting rid of them because I've learned they actually have some pretty serious diseases that can mess with your python collection. And even though the chances are kind of astronomically low, I think one of them is called like IBD or something like that. I can't remember the exact virus names, but it's enough to scare me away from them. And now I could put them in another room and separate things and, do it like so. But for me, who's investing quite a bit into this as a business, like getting like a $20,000 US mail, multiple mails like that, it's I like boas, but they're kind of assholes too. Or at least my female is. It's hard to read her behavior, and she'll just kind of like randomly bite. Which is fine. It's chill. It's cool. They're beautiful. I was hoping to make snows. So the one is a motley albino het anery, and the other one is a hypo-albino het anery. So I was hoping to make some beautiful snow combos, but I just decided to sell them to a friend, and just to avoid that risk. Just because it's pretty serious if it does ever happen. So gonna avoid that. What else? Can I show anything else before I jump off? I love gravel. So like a lot of the stuff that I'm getting to is like super asphalt, super gravel. That's one of my other favorite genes. So I think like when all my snakes, so I'm getting an import from Canada and US, if the weather will ever relax, it's looking like it's going to be in March. I have 82 snakes coming from Canada and 24 coming from US. So very excited to get that. Yeah, man, it's so easy. You just got to sign up, hook up your camera and shit to do this. It's pretty easy. I can give people invites. So you can add, like I could have multiple people on the stage at once if I wanted to. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it in terms of the StreamYard stuff. But yeah, I think that's it for me. Coming up on 1 hour here. Thanks very much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the snakes. Again, if you're from Canada, United Kingdom, or Philippines, and you're interested in the Burmballs, send me a direct message, and I will let you know what's available. There's only 4 left. There's 2 males and 2 females left, and that's it for the year. I've sold quite a few of them, so yeah, that's it. That's left. We'll have more coming this year, hopefully. Fingers crossed it goes as well as last year. Time will tell. We have 2 that are gravid already and have eggs. So yeah, they should be laying maybe in a couple months or a couple months, something like that. So very exciting to get new eggs, get new combos, new stuff. Thank you very much for joining. And I'll try to start doing these a little bit more now that my schedule is relaxed after the new year and everything like that. Yeah, hope everyone had a good time. Have a great day, great rest of your weekend, and chat soon. Bye for now.